Hey, I'm Lindsay Partridge, and I wanted to share with you the story of what happened recently when I took my movie star horse Dreamer down to New York City and got caught in a snowstorm on my way back. And it's kind of a touching story about how the horse community and Facebook really sort of pulled together and saved the day for us. But it all started as a really happy trip, a really good trip. We went down and stayed in New Jersey at Lancaster Farm. Today I wanted to welcome you here to Lancaster Equestrian because this is my movie star Dreamer, and we just got here yesterday to Lancaster Equestrian. This is Jamie.
We're in Red Bank, New Jersey, and we have 490 acres. We're just an hour from New York City. We do horse shows, mostly hunter-jumper, but we have miles of trails.
So we're just sort of playing around, and I thought, wouldn't it be fun if you would be willing to play actress for us and do a movie trick? Does that sound good?
Sure.
All right, so I'm going to get you to kneel down on your knees.
Okay.
And face the camera. Yeah, you stay there.
Okay.
I'm backing away from you. And so what we're going to do is there's a scene in the film where the actress is kind of sad and she sits down and he comes up and does a hug.
Okay.
So are you like,
He knows it.
and he's going to come right around. Perfect. And then you can give him his cookie. There you go, now you're an actress. And, Erin from Furlock Farm, she took us on a beautiful trail ride and showed us really why New Jersey is the Garden State, and it was absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful sunny blue skies. And then the next day we went into New York City with Dreamer to promote the film Unbridled, which is the movie that he stars in. And it was for the Equus Film Festival. And we basically wanted to take Dreamer for a day out in New York City, like an actual tourist. And he toured New York City. We took him to Times Square and Freedom Tower and Battery Park, where we could see the Statue of Liberty, and walked him down the different sidewalks and went to Rockefeller Center and all over Central Park and pretty much all of the iconic places. And it was pretty exciting, and it was a warm day, a really wonderful time. And winter wasn't really on our radar, but we did check the weather before we were going to head back, and we saw that it was going to snow. So we already decided to postpone the drive home by one day because we were looking at the weather forecast and we saw that it wasn't supposed to be super great on the Sunday. So we stayed behind, and kind of worked out well because then we went to the awards ceremony for the film festival, and we're very happy that we were able to make it because Unbridled won the best feature film and as well best in the festival. So we were really excited about that. And then we thought this would be great. We'll head home on the Monday. So we checked the weather again. Wasn't supposed to be snowing that much. So we head out Monday. We are on our way back from a wonderful trip to New Jersey and New York City. Yesterday we purposely stayed an extra day so that way we could avoid the snowstorm. The weather app lied to us and said that it was going to be nice driving conditions today. But alas, today if you look around you will see that we are driving in a snowstorm. So it's not as bad as what it was yesterday, I don't think. It does say that as we get closer to the border that the snow should stop. So right now we're just taking it a lot slower. We're trying to be really careful. We've got our four-ways on. We want to be really safe with the horses that we've got in the back. I do have my Krispy Kreme, but I do have a full tank of diesel this time. And then a little bit further into the drive, things really started to go south. We started seeing cars in ditches on the left, on the right, hitting the guardrail, flashing lights up ahead from the ambulance and the cops. And it was really clear that the roads were very bad. I was going really slow at this point, only maybe 40 or 50 kilometers an hour, just creeping along because I'm thinking, you know, I don't have anywhere to pull over and stop, and we're way too far away to turn around and head back. And I don't really know where I am. And not only do I have horses on the trailer, I've got one horse who, yes, is very well trained and I could stop pretty much anywhere. The other one is a brand new thoroughbred off the track that I just bought for the 2017 Thoroughbred Makeover. Don't have a relationship. She's not really all that calm or connected, so I can't just pull over and stop somewhere because I don't really know how she's going to be. So we decided to keep driving but go really slowly. And then a little further into the drive, a semi-truck comes up my side and hits the side of my truck, hitting the mirror and pushing it up. We're going to pull over and get off the road.
a semi-truck just hit us on the side and got the mirror. So if anybody's near Telly, New York, and there's a place where we can take the horses and pull off, let us know. We're gonna pull off at the next stop as soon as we get there. If you have anything, then just put it in the comments, okay?
So I pull over after making, we pull over at the first stop. And this is where I think, I've really got a guardian angel, because we pull over and not only does the rest stop have heat and washrooms and it's got TVs with news, when we're in there and we're watching the news and we're watching the updates, we find out that literally minutes later, further up the highway, there was a big accident and pileup, and now the highway is actually closed at 2 exits up ahead. So we literally avoided like a massive accident. It could have been much, much worse. So while we're in the comfort of this nice rest stop, everybody was amazing. Like, Facebook came alive. Over 300 shares in less than an hour, which is absolutely insane, and you guys totally rock. And I'm so thankful that everybody did that, because it took a lot of stress and pressure off of me. My cell phone actually didn't have reception where we were, so I was tethered to my student's phone using her data to try to figure everything out. So it was so helpful that everybody else was sort of looking around and searching for places for me and making the phone calls. My mom took care of getting a hotel booked, and somebody else got in touch with Lone Birch for us, and they were actually waiting for us at the next exit. It's actually kind of funny because so many people were trying to connect with them, they were having a hard time reaching me because they kept getting calls from other people. But I think that's actually kind of a good problem to have in that type of situation. And we ended up being able to pull off the highway and follow them to Lone Birch Stables, where they had stalls for our horses, and we were able to put them out during the day. And we just rode out the storm pretty much. We took the 2 extra nights to stay behind and make sure the snow was completely gone before heading home and having a safe drive the rest of the trip. And the horses did get home safe, and I love to see how the horse community and how Facebook sort of came together and really helped out in that situation. And just wow, the power of social media and what can happen. I was so touched by all of the people, the comments, saying we could stay at their house, or, they had a cow field that we could put our horses in, or just people throwing out all sorts of suggestions. And it was so nice to see with how connected we are with Facebook now, and how willing that community is to share and to be so welcoming of a person, stranded in need, that literally there were options like all over and so close to us. We only had to drive just a few minutes down the road to get to where we were going, and there were lots of other people really close by too that were ready and willing to help out. So I just want to say thank you so much, everybody, for your help and your support. We made it home safe, and we're praying for good weather on our next adventure as we head back down to New York City with Dreamer, because he's got the opening scene role in the movie The Farmer and the Belle, which is a Christmas comedy movie that you can look for in 2017. And let's hope for good weather. But thank you so much, guys, and we'll see you later.